There is just something about taking a moment away from daily life. We've been enjoying a family break in the Peak District, full of hiking and scrambling. Peaks standing tall, with skies hanging threateningly low. It's just something about being in the countryside. It makes time start to slow. It reminds you how very small we are, in the best possible way. But we're home again now, and June has somehow arrived when I wasn't looking. To be honest, this whole year so far, it feels like I've been chasing after it. But I would like to start getting back into a bit more of a routine. And what better way than a bit of a monthly reset? I'm going to try and get back into the habit of following a bit of a cleaning guide. This gives me different areas each week to focus on, so that the whole house gets some care and attention during the month. And this week I'm going to focus on the living room area. I desperately need to sort out these toys, but I think I'm going to leave that for another day. Today I'm going to pull things out and give it a good old dust and hoover. It's always amazing how many crumbs are lurking under things. But a good 15-minute tidy and a quick trip to the doctor's has things starting to get back in order. I find though that pulling out the furniture, it brings out all the furniture indecision in me. We're a bit all over the place, but this is what I find difficult about putting furniture in this room. We have the entryway, hallway, archway, which was open when we bought the house. We do sometimes put the sofa here, so it's a bit of a divider of the room. But then we've got a window on this side, which is where I normally put the sofa. But I do actually prefer the sofa here, but I don't know if it just looks a bit too squashed sometimes. I don't know. But then we have TV, fireplace, alcove, and then we have another opening to the dining room and kitchen. And again, this was open when we bought the house. We opened up the wall between the kitchen and the dining room because it was one of the traditional style with the hatch through the kitchen wall. So I don't have many walls to put furniture on. So I'm always a bit unsure where to put things. I do like how this way round feels more like a separate sitting room. The other thing is the poofy that we had, I think I'm going to get rid of it. I just got it off Facebook Marketplace, and to be honest, I'm fed up of cleaning it. The kids jump on it all the time, and it just gets so dirty. I have enough pieces of upholstery that look a bit stained and battered as it is, so I think I'm going to clean it up and just put it on Facebook Marketplace for free or something, see if somebody wants it. I've washed the sofa cushions, but I've borrowed my upholstery cleaner So I don't have that today, so I might just give the arms just a quick clean with the sponge. These all need washing, really. You have yogurt splatters on them. What I found is I've just picked up things that I like the colour of. I've ended up with cushions that are pretty much all the same tone. And then it just I don't like how that looks all together. I find that's the thing, you end up picking up things that you like, but you tend to like the same thing. I'm going to give all the sides a wipe down and just sort out a few niggly bits. Right, so we need something that level or that? That level? Yeah, that's level. So something needs to go under that leg. Here we go. And then there's something upstairs that might work down here. So I've got this little artificial fern. It's usually in my bedroom. It looks a lot less plastic in my bedroom. It doesn't look terrible, but it definitely looks artificial down here. So maybe I should put it back in my bedroom. I was thinking of maybe putting it in there, but it's too big. So I could try and maybe prise it out of this pot. They're usually stuck in polystyrene, aren't they? I might see how easy this looks like it would come out. Helping? There we go. Well, that came off easy in the end. I can cut some of this off, couldn't I? I want it a bit lower down. Yeah. Okay. I think this is a bread knife job. Something in there. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna go everywhere. There, I think that looks much nicer in this little pot. But nothing is quite like having real plants in your home. I thought this year I would try and have a go at growing geraniums indoors. I read that if you treat them right, they can pretty much be evergreen. So I'm going to have a go and see if I can keep these happy. It might not be sunny enough here in this spot, but if they do start looking a bit sad, I can always move them to the kitchen windowsill where it's a whole lot more sunny. One of these is pink and one of them is white, and I can't remember which is which. It may not be as breathtaking as the beautiful English countryside, but it sure does feel a whole lot fresher in here now. I'm back from the school run, and it's absolutely slinging it down today. I was hoping to get these cosmos plants in that my mum has grown, but I think I'm going to wait to see if the weather clears up later. These salvia cuttings, they are really enjoying the rain though. I'm going to sort through these downstairs toys today. Though, to be honest, my little one is having high highs and low lows today. Sometimes progress can come very slowly. And sometimes the most important work can look like the least important of things. The clouds have cleared up a bit and given us a brief reprieve. I think we're both in need of some time outside today. This new bed I planted a few weeks ago. It's going to take a while to mature, so I thought I could plant some of the cosmos plants in all the little gaps. They will hopefully grow up quickly and give us lots of summer colour. And hopefully lots of flowers that I can cut and bring into the house. It is good to be home, particularly back to my garden. I was definitely itching to see how things had grown in the week that I had been away. The days, they may not be as exciting. There may be no jumping over stepping stones, gazing over peaks and dales. But life often hides between the contrasts. Our steady days, they allow us to recognise those moments that just take our breath away. And I think a little bit of those moments, they somehow always follow us home.